I'd also like to thank my coach right there. And my team, and of course my family who's watching from home now. I love you guys.
She won. Alex Eala is the Birmingham Open champion. Down a set, fighting through a Czech curse that had haunted her for 6 years. On grass, in England. And she did it anyway. 5-7, 6-3, 7-5. Trophy in hand. Name engraved alongside Billie Jean King, Maria Sharapova, and Ash Barty. The Philippines has a grass court champion, and she is 21 years old. Drop a trophy and Philippine flag in the comments if you watch this live, because you just witnessed one of the best moments in Filipino tennis history. And if you missed it, you are about to understand exactly why this is such a big deal. Okay, let me take you through this entire week, because the Birmingham title didn't just happen today. It was built point by point, match by match, over 9 days of some of the best grass court tennis any Filipino player has ever played. Here's the full picture. 5 matches, 0 losses, and the scoreline reads like a horror movie for her opponents. 6-0, 6-2, then 6-2, 7-5, then 6-3, 6-2. Then a brutal 3-set semifinal that went 6-2, 4-6, 6-3 through 2 rain delays. And now a 3-set final, 5-7, 6-3, 7-5, where she went down a set to the Czech and still found a way to close it out. That's the week, that's the champion. But let me start with the final, because it was not easy. Not at all. Nikola Bartunkova is 20 years old, Czech Republic, ranked 126 in the world. And she's been a thorn in the side of higher-ranked players all year. And here's a detail that adds a whole other layer to this story. Going into today, Alex Eala had never beaten a Czech player in her entire WTA career. Never. 0 wins in 13 tries against Czech opponents since turning professional in 2020. 13 matches, 13 losses. That's not a slump, that's a curse. Kvitova beat her. Vondrousova beat her. Multiple Czech players over multiple years on multiple surfaces. You could not manufacture a better villain for Alex's Birmingham final than a Czech opponent. First set, the curse looks alive. Bartunkova is serving huge, playing freely, taking the first set 7-5. Alex loses a set for the first time all week. The crowd is buzzing, and for about 10 minutes, you could feel the momentum shifting. Is this the match where the Czech curse strikes again? Nope. Alex comes out in the second set and just completely reasserts herself. Wins it 6-3. Ruthless, clinical. She doesn't panic, she doesn't overthink, she plays her game. And when she plays her game on this surface, left-handed serve, early ball striking, the slice backhand keeping everything low, she is just a different caliber of player from almost anyone in this draw. Third set, this is where it gets properly dramatic. Bartunkova breaks early and leads 2-1. You've seen this pattern before. The opponent gets a foothold in the third, starts believing, the crowd gets loud. And the Czech is not going quietly. She fights back every single time Alex threatens to pull away. It levels at 5-5, 1 game from the championship, and Alex has to win 2 more just to get back ahead. She wins the next game, 6-5, 1 game from the title, and then the final game, a tense, pressure-cooked hold, the kind of game that decides careers, and Alex Eala closes it out, 7-5 in the third. Match over, tournament over, trophy time. Here's what she said afterwards. It sounds really beautiful, of course. All those names that you've mentioned are tennis greats, and I'm so honored to be lifting this trophy today. But lifting this trophy does not mean that I will be among the greats yet. So I'm motivated to keep working, and I'm grateful for the part that this trophy has played in my journey. That quote right there is why people love this kid. She just won one of the most prestigious grass court titles outside of Wimbledon, and her first reaction is humility and hunger. Not satisfaction, not a rival, more motivation. That's a champion's mentality, and she's 21 years old. Now, let me talk about the semifinal too, because it deserves its own moment. The rain delay story from yesterday is actually one of the best subplots of the entire week. Alex beats Masarova 6-2, 4-6, 6-3, but it took hours. 2 separate rain suspensions. The match was interrupted when Alex was up 5-2 in the third, sitting in the locker room, trying to stay locked in without fully relaxing. She said afterwards, "I tried to relax. You never fully let go when it's a rain delay." And when play finally resumed, Masarova held serve to make it 5-3, one final push, and Alex faced a 15-30 deficit in the ninth game. She fought back to deuce, forced 2 consecutive errors from Masarova, and closed it out. 6-3 in the third. Total match time, 1 hour and 52 minutes, spread across 2 days. That mental resilience, you can't coach that. You develop it through experience, through big moments, through learning how to stay calm when everything around you is chaos. And Alex has been accumulating those moments all year. Now let's zoom out and talk about what this Birmingham title actually means in the bigger context, because it's enormous. First, she is the first Filipino to win the Birmingham Open. She joins a list of champions that includes Billie Jean King, Martina Navratilova, Maria Sharapova, Petra Kvitova, and Ash Barty. Those are Hall of Famers. Those are Wimbledon champions. And Alex Eala's name is on that same trophy. Second, this is her second WTA 125 title. The first was Guadalajara in September last year. Both titles have come at moments where she needed to prove something. Guadalajara was a statement on hard courts. Birmingham is a statement on grass. She can win on different surfaces. She can win when it gets ugly. She can win in 3 sets. She can win through rain delays. She can break curses. She's a complete player. Third, and this is the wild part, the week isn't even over yet. Queen's Club starts tomorrow, a WTA 500 in London with Rybakina, Raducanu, Anisimova, and Jovic in the draw. Alex Eala walks into that tournament as the Birmingham Open champion, riding the hottest grass court form of her life, with a 5-0 record on this surface in 2026. She was a qualifier. Now she's a champion entering a 500-level event with full confidence and full momentum. She said, "I really like grass after the Sawangkayo match on Friday. Today, she proved exactly why. The left-handed serve that creates angles right-handers can't read. The slice that stays low and forces opponents to scrape off the floor. The aggressive early ball striking that fits this surface like it was built for her." Birmingham didn't just give Alex a trophy. It confirmed something that people who've been watching her closely already suspected. This is her surface. And Wimbledon is 3 weeks away. Look, I'm going to say it now, on record, Alex Eala is a genuine dark horse at Wimbledon. Not as a fairy tale, as a real tennis argument. She has the game for it. She has the mentality for it. She has the form for it. Birmingham just proved all 3. The journey from 161st in the world to Birmingham champion. The girl who lost 13 times in a row to Czech players before breaking the curse in the biggest moment of her grass season. The player who sat in a locker room twice during rain, delays at 5-2 in the third, kept her composure, and closed the match. That's not luck. That's Alex Eala. And if you're new here, we have covered every single match of Alex Eala's Birmingham run from round 1 to the trophy. Subscribe right now because Queen's Club starts tomorrow and the Wimbledon breakdown is coming in 3 weeks. The Eala Tour is just getting started. Let's go!